Hackett, the Broncos coach. Now, I was very relieved and encouraged yesterday when I just heard the basic news.
Right. Me too.
He did what we urged him to do yesterday.
Right.
I have a feeling, though, Christopher, as we listen to the explanation,
right,
we may not feel as good as maybe we initially did when we learned that Nathaniel Hackett had done what we said he should do, acknowledge that he made a mistake at the end of the game on Monday night. Have a listen to Nathaniel Hackett talking to reporters the day after the 17-16 loss in Seattle.
Well, looking back at it, we definitely should have gone for it. Just not one of those things. You look back at it and you say, of course we should go for it. We missed the field goal. But in that situation, we had a plan. I mean, we had a plan. We knew that 46 was the mark. We were 3rd and 15, I think, 3rd and 13. I'm more upset about that play before it, to lose yards, to be able to, getting that there would have definitely been better to be able to call that same play and get extra yards. But he dumps it out to Javonte. Javonte makes a move, goes a lot farther than I think we had anticipated. We were expecting to go for it on 4th down. And then you hit the mark. The mark that we had all set before we started. We said 46 yards. 46-yard line was where we wanted to be, and we got there. So we had to make the decision if we wanted to give it to, Brandon, and we did. And it didn't work. It sucks, but, hey, that's part of it. It's a combination of a lot of people, and in the end, it lies on me. I made that decision, and that was our plan. That's what we said. That's the yard we had to get to. We all knew it. That's what we said in the huddle before we did it, and we got there. We made that decision. I mean, every game we want to win. Every game for us, we go into the mentality that we want to win it. We think we can win, and we're going to do everything we can, and that's just how the game goes. That's part of being in this seat, being in this profession, is that this stuff's going to happen at all times, and it's been happening, my whole career, even all the way back when my dad was coaching, and you're prepared for that. You understand that. And, hey, you just got to keep grinding. That's the only thing I know how to do, is to keep putting my head down, keep working, making sure these guys believe and understand the things that we need to correct to be able to get better so we can win some football games.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, thanks. Here's the reality, Chris. His comment that, looking back on it, we definitely should have gone for it, was premised on the idea that we missed the field goal, so absolutely we should have gone for it. And then he doubles down on this idea that we had a plan to get to the 46. We talked about that yesterday. 46 left hash, 46 left hash. That's the problem here. The process is the problem. Why in the hell did they decide that the 46 was the number that they needed to get to? That's where the flaw is. 100. The 46 wasn't the number. Why do you think 46 is the number? 46 is the number if it's Hail Mary or kick a field goal.
Right.
46 isn't the number if there's a minute left in the game and you have 3 timeouts and you got 4th and 5. That's not the number. That's the flaw here, and he still doesn't see it. I'm very concerned about this.
Well, it's NFL coaches, as we've talked about before, there's the, military aspect of it all. Plan. This is what we do, blah, blah, blah. Also, they're some of the most stubborn people in our planet. I mean, there's just no other way around it. I've been around these people for my whole life. They're stubborn. They are. They don't want to be told by people like us or people at the press conference asking questions. But Mike, I mean, yeah, duh, you hit it right on the head there. That's the plan is the flaw. That's where it all went wrong. Hey, that's great that we said the 46 was the spot to get to kick the field goal and all that. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's awesome. But the real question is, why is the 46 the plan? Why was the 46 the spot? Because he made one field goal in pregame, or he showed he can get it there? To me,
he told you. He told you
exactly.
He can make it.
Right.
Why are you listening to him?
So it has to be more on, wait, where are you comfortable to go 4 out of 5 from? Where are you comfortable to have a very high percentage, even though we're kind of still far away? Where's that line of demarcation? That is more of the proper thought process there. I don't think Bill Belichick ever in his history was like, well, my guy once made it from 65, so if we get to the 47, we're good. I saw him do it once, and we're good. I think he kind of went, let me get to a spot where I've seen my kicker go 4 for 5 or 5 for 5. and know that he can be kind of all over the mark from 58 yards, 57 yards, 55 yards. So, to echo your point and belabor this, that's the problem, is the flaw, the process, the pregame process, whatever you want to say, it just doesn't add up there, and that doesn't make sense to me or any of us.
And just, you mentioned the stubbornness. That was our plan. Plans change. That's the beauty of plans. You're not locked in. And I feel like some coaches, and this is the Brandon Staley flaw, go for it on fourth down. Go for it. That's our plan. It's almost like, I got enough to worry about. I don't want to have to worry about revisiting my plans. I just need stuff that I know I can put in a box over here. I got my plan. I got this plan. I got that plan. All right, now we just let it all go happen. You have to be actively involved in the management of every moment of the game, and you have to be willing to change your plan. And this idea that I trusted the kicker, well, I have a feeling if you would have asked Russell Wilson, do you think you can make it on 4th and 5? Do we have a guy to have it play that we can use here? As you said yesterday, against this defense, what do you think they're going to do? You know that. I have a feeling you know this defense.
Right.
And this
there has to be a plan for that, too.
Different coordinator and different personnel. But what do you Russell would have said, yeah, I think we can convert 4th and 5. Of course he would have. These guys are all premised on confidence that borders on and crosses over into delusion.
Yeah.
Brandon McManus is going to say, yeah, I can make a 64-yard field goal. Russell Wilson's going to say, yeah, I convert on 4th and 5. Any of the receivers will say, yeah, I can catch the ball if you throw it to me. Any of the linemen will say, yeah, I can make the block. Why is a coach relying upon any of that? And he needs to rely on his own assessment of the situation. And it's funny because I was very relieved yesterday for Nathaniel Hackett, and now I'm alarmed again because I feel like fundamentally he doesn't get it. And if he doesn't get it now, the Walmart people who own the team are going to see it, and they're going to be done with him after 1 year if he doesn't figure out what's wrong with what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I hope he bounces back, definitely. I do. I hope he adjusts that plan to a degree and figures out a new formula in the pregame process. Yeah, 100%. It's as we talked about yesterday, it's just a shame that I know they lost, but it's all been about this right now. And, I had the same feeling as you. When I first saw the news yesterday, I went, oh, good. I'm glad he admitted it. And, now everyone,
this is good.
Now everyone will just
Good
put it away, and it won't be the story for the rest of the week. But he didn't really put it away, as you discussed. He did not. He kind of, doubled down a little bit and had some ifs and buts and candies and whats and all that kind of crap. But the other thing, too, is that it's just disappointing because I root for Nathaniel Hackett. His dad was my quarterback coach. I'm a believer in them. His dad, my quarterback coach, is my favorite coach ever. Nathaniel is a smart football guy. I mean, again, I know, I hear the haters out there. He had the number 6 offense in football with Blake Bortles as his quarterback in Jacksonville. He knows how to run offenses a little bit, if that's the case, okay? So that's where, and then, again, where I'm just disappointed for a guy that I know is just that, man, there were so many good things to be happy about in that game, even if they lost, even if it didn't work out. Okay, damn, we got a little unlucky and fumbled at the 1, and we can clean those things up. But like we said yesterday, it's the best the offense has looked since 2014. It's the best the quarterback has looked since Peyton Manning was there and, those years. So that's where you just go, oh, man, all the good work and the good vibes and the things we had to feel confident about. We talked about the second half adjustments for the defense. It all goes, to the side because this is just the leading story for their organization right now.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.